Oliva never saw it coming. His abs, harder than steel, were pierced clean through by a single knife hand strike. Refusing to accept defeat, Oliva launched another attack, only to have his opponent stomp on his toes. The next instant, the man kicked Oliva sky high, then casually slipped his hands into his pockets. The man's name is Ryukeo, an undefeated legend in Taiwan's underground fighting scene with 25 years and 0 losses. Even facing Oliva, the freest man in the world, he proudly keeps both hands in his pockets. Oliva decides to go all out, but once again his attack is effortlessly blocked by a single hand. In just 2 exchanges, Ryukeo bursts Oliva's eardrum with one palm strike. Finally, Oliva sees through it all. Ryukeo is using IAI techniques. His hands in his pockets are actually his combat stance. The next second, Oliva mimics him, placing his hands at his waist. Faced with Oliva's provocation, Ryukeo removes his hands from his pockets. He stands before Oliva, and the instant Oliva attacks, Ryukeo's palm is already slapping his face. Then another strike hammers Oliva's throat. Critically wounded, Oliva crashes to the ground. Watching from the sidelines, Yujiro Hanma figures out Ryukeo's fighting technique. The moment his opponent attacks, Ryukeo's knife hand is already primed for the counter in his pocket, using explosive power from twisting his hips to deliver a killing blow. Oliva rises again. He's figured out how to beat Ryukeo. He mimics the stance, sliding both hands into his pockets. Feeling insulted, Ryukeo unleashes a furious barrage on Oliva, but Oliva doesn't budge an inch. Slowly, he pulls out his hand and slams it downward. With just one strike, Ryukeo's eyes roll back and he collapses unconscious. Just when Oliva thinks he's got this in the bag, Ryukeo rises once more. Both men assume the same stance simultaneously. Ryukeo strikes first, and the crowd realizes in shock that Oliva never defended himself, not once. He grabs his opponent's head with both hands, leans all the way back, then violently contracts his abs, driving a vicious headbutt straight into Ryukeo's face. But even after taking such a brutal hit, Ryukeo refuses to quit. He launches another knife hand strike directly at Oliva's abdomen. What he doesn't expect is that Oliva's tensed abs shatter every bone in his fingers. Turns out, to forge the perfect physique, Oliva trains with helicopters every single day. His muscles have long since become harder than steel reinforcement bars. When he flexes those abs, not even a nuclear weapon could pierce them.